Hi Libras, it's Nick and Nala. I hope you guys are doing well. It's for all my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. As you can see, I'm in a new place, but I'll be back at my home in next week. So if you hear any noises or background things going on or Nala jumping around, just ignore it. Don't mind the noises. But thanks for being here. All right, so we're covering the last few days of March and then up to April 3rd. So this week we do have a new moon in Aries, and we're already in Aries season, and I know it's your opposing sign, so you know, maybe it won't be your favorite season, but I think it'll be okay. So with the new moon in Aries, it's on the 1st. It's not an April Fool's joke. There really is a new moon. This is like igniting a new fire, a new flame inside of us to maybe start something new, do something new, or get excited, get passionate, motivated to do something. And could be a good time to maybe get creative, because you may feel more creative, maybe more imaginative. But you know, remember that the sun is exalted in Aries, since we are in Aries season. So being a lot of fire energy in the sky, people can be maybe more aggressive than usual, or quick to anger, or like quick to act. So you just want to make sure you don't let things get too extreme, or let the energies kind of like make you do anything too crazy. But you can use it to your advantage to actually like work on something that maybe you're passionate about. Okay, all right, so my lovely Libras, we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. She looks so cute. It's so weird being in like a new setting, so I'm trying to be as comfortable as possible, but if I seem a little, it's because I'm in a different place. Okay, so my lovely Libras, when it comes to your health, and I would grab it and show you guys, but it's like, can get easily messed up, and I'm just gonna leave it like that, but we'll get back to this usual next week. So when it comes to your health, I feel like there's a emphasis on like your arms. Maybe you're gonna be using your arms a lot, or working with your arms or your hands, or maybe you're like working out your biceps and arm muscles or something. I also feel like you could be receiving like some spiritual support, either from like a passed on loved one or angel spirit guide that is encouraging you to practice more self-love and take care of yourself. If some of you have been dealing with some kind of like bad injury or wound, or maybe like incurable disease, or something that has been just like really stressing you out, or you hope, you wish, you pray that it could get better, your spiritual team, or like your passed on loved one or spirit guide or angels, someone or a few of them are going to be helping you and guiding you to maybe get healed. And some of you could find a cure, or you could get magically healed and you don't have an explanation. You don't know you don't know how that happened. And it's not like they're gonna communicate with you directly, although it could happen like that. But I feel like you're gonna get guided to do the right things, like, oh, start eating this, or go on this, or see this person, or do this. And so some of you could get like healed from whatever you're dealing with, even if it's something that doctors say like, oh no, sorry, we don't have, there's nothing we can do. Like, some of you could get like a miracle could happen, and I feel that very, very strongly. So I know that may not be for everybody, but for some of you who have been like praying and like maybe, you know, just really searching for answers, this could be maybe confirmation for some of you. And a Gemini could be helping you, or a Gemini healer. It could be someone who is like guiding you, or gonna be the person who helps you through this journey. Okay, it feels like you're going to be making a decision this week when it comes to your health as well. Maybe it's involving this person, or involving this like situation or process that you're going through. I feel good things, like you're getting like divine help and divine guidance when it comes to your health, whether this is like something small, medium, or very severe, or it's like mental, emotional, physical, body. It could be anything, but it feels like you're getting a lot of assistance for your health to improve it, if this is something that you've been like really struggling with. Okay, or maybe it's like someone you're very close with, like a family member that's really stressing you out, and you're going to be getting the help or the support that you need. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, this is an interesting message. It's not something I get all the time, but I feel like if you've had any like if you feel like you've been in a toxic work environment, or at school, or maybe you have a boss or coworker or teacher, or someone who's like very just like controlling, very nasty, or like bad energy, or has been just giving you help, like making you do everything, or just giving you a hard time, you're like, man, I just feel like this person hates me, like they only pick on me, or it just feels like they just like, they give me the worst job, they give me the worst assignments. It's like, I don't know why they hate me, or they're so hard on me. I actually feel like this person excuse me, may have like a change of heart, or if it may not be one person, it could be like a whole group of people maybe, or a department, but this person or this energy could have a change of heart, and they may change their ways and decide to actually like be nicer with you and not be so hard on you. Maybe they had the wrong idea of you and were trying to test you, or I don't know, but someone who maybe was really controlling or was being really nasty or maybe not nice with you, I think may change or may start to actually lighten up and maybe, I don't know, act a little bit different. You may be like, oh, what the heck? Like, this person's not yelling at me, or they're not being like mean to me. Like, what happened? And it has nothing to do with you, just something personal that maybe that they're going through. And part of the reason maybe why this person has these like outbursts, or they start acting like crazy, or like they tell you do one thing and then they're like, no, do something else, and you're like, what? Like, you just told me to do that. Like, what the heck? They could be dealing with addictions, drugs, alcohol, or unhealthy toxic habits and patterns that could be influencing them. And that's why you're like, what the heck? Like, I don't understand this person. Like, they're crazy. Like, they tell me one thing and then the next day they're saying something else. Like, I do not get it. Like, I can never make them happy. So there could be something going on in their personal life that's making them like cuckoo. But this may be the week where maybe they start to change, or they're getting help, and therefore their actions towards you kind of change a little bit as well. So you may be like, what's going on? Not angry about it though. Okay, and then when it comes to your love relationships and dating, on your side we have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Death. So some of you could have Taurus and or Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Maybe you're like a Libra Scorpio cusp. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you could be dealing with someone who has the first, middle, or last name with M as in mom, W as in like William, and T as in Thomas. Okay, and I feel like this is someone who really likes you. Maybe this is new love. This person wants to offer their love to you, or maybe they already have extended their cup of love to you, but it feels like maybe you are kind of holding back, or you're afraid to open up. Maybe you've been a little bit closed off, and maybe more closed off than you usually would be, but for whatever reason, it's like maybe you're doubting it, or you're not sure, like you don't know if you can trust them, even though they haven't really given you a reason maybe not to trust them. Okay, I feel like this person really wants to get close to you, or really wants to start something with you, a relationship, or be with you, and has been very genuine with you from the start, it seems like. But I feel like you still have maybe a little bit of trust issues, or like you have your guard up for whatever reason, and maybe it's because of your past, but it feels like they're trying their best, or they feel like they're trying their best, but they feel like maybe you're not acknowledging their efforts, or like you're pushing them away, or it's like you're blocking them off, and they don't understand. Like, does Libra like me? Do they not like me? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I think they do, but then they get cold on me, or it's like they don't trust me. Like you throw them off a little bit. And I feel like Libras, you maybe like pushing love away. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to love. Like, not everyone who's like coming to you genuinely has an alternative motive. I know sometimes it can feel that way when all our life we've been like screwed and played with and lied to and cheated on or whatever, but not everyone is going to be like that, you know? And it feels like you could be getting in your own head and maybe just starting an argument for no reason, or maybe just trying to test them to see how much they actually like you. Don't play those games. Don't play those games with them, please. I'm not saying that you do that, but if you are, don't do that, because it really does hurt this person's feelings. I feel like they're a lot more like sensitive and emotional than maybe you are. Not saying that you are not, but I feel like they are, and it really does affect them because they truly genuinely care about you, Libras. I really feel it. And it's like you're trying to like block it off for whatever reason. Maybe you're just afraid to open up, or you're afraid to be vulnerable again, which I understand, like it is scary, but I think it's worth taking that risk. It's worth it, because wouldn't you rather have lived your life knowing that you tried and that you loved genuinely than you just were scared, and so you never opened yourself up to it, and now you wonder what it would have been like if you maybe gave it a chance. So I feel like you're getting in your own head, you're being a little bit too closed off possibly, or paranoid and maybe distrusting of them, and this is making them feel emotionally kind of like unsure, or unsatisfied, and be like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I don't know. I feel they're confused because they don't know what they're doing wrong, and it's like you're intentionally maybe giving them a little bit of a hard time, more than they need to. it's like the person who's actually good for you, the person who actually wants to do right by you, you're giving them a hard time. And then the people who actually didn't deserve you at all, who were treating you poorly, you gave them so many chances, so many opportunities, you made it so easy for them. So why wouldn't you do the same for someone who actually is treating you right? You know, like if you think about it, it's like, yeah, I know, like that doesn't make sense. Like I shouldn't be like making it hard for someone who's actually been good to me. Like I shouldn't be, you know, making them pay for whatever people from my past have done to me, you know? And it's maybe not something you're like consciously like doing on purpose, but maybe it's just like, you know, like autopilot or things that have happened to you just made you kind of react in this way. But maybe hearing me say this can like make you think like, okay, like, you know what, I need to chill, I need to be a little bit, I can't be so uptight and closed off, I need to relax and be open. Like this person hasn't done anything bad to me, so why am I like being paranoid or giving them a hard time? This person wants a relationship with you, Libra. I think they're looking for a serious commitment, or even family, kids. Like they can see themselves having a life with you, and I feel like you can see it too, but I feel like you're pushing it away for whatever reason. So why are you pushing it away? They really, really like you and they want to be with you. Or if you haven't met someone, I feel like this person is close to you or is coming into your life very soon, but you got to be open to it. Okay, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue on to the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care and wish you guys all the best. Bye.